The moment Monica Hargrove's text lit up my phone, I knew the tension had finally boiled over. "A little lazy today, aren't we?" she wrote from her corner office overlooking Denver's skyline. It was 9:45 a.m., and I was buried in the final compliance review for our $150 million federal contract, the biggest deal Summit Defense Technologies had landed in years. 12 years I'd poured into this company in the heart of Colorado's tech corridor. As senior compliance lead, I handled everything from DoD regulations to subcontractor vetting. Monica joined as CFO 2 years ago, right after promoting her son Ethan to be my direct manager. The nepotism raised eyebrows, but I kept my head down, focusing on protecting the firm and the national security work we did. This text crossed a line. I screenshot it without emotion and followed protocol. I forwarded it to David Harlan, our client's lead counsel, noting it as potential interference. Why? Because 4 years earlier, after a close call with another executive override, I had helped draft Section 4A, the key personnel continuity clause. It clearly stated that any undue interference with my role as designated authority could pause or renegotiate the entire agreement. Federal contracts are strict about stability, and this was written to protect the work, not any one person. The signature call started normally. Then David calmly addressed the room. "Before we proceed, we need assurance of uninterrupted professional autonomy under Section 4A. He shared the screenshot and highlighted the clause in red. The silence was deafening. Monica froze. The $150 million deal was immediately paused for independent review, not as punishment, but as standard procedure to ensure no hostile environment affected contract performance. What followed wasn't the bloodbath I feared. HR launched a fair, confidential investigation into leadership communications. Patterns emerged, not just toward me, but several team members who had stayed silent out of fear. In a mediated meeting I actually requested, Monica broke down. Her husband was battling cancer, and the pressure of being the family provider while steering company finances had worn her thin. "I took it out on the wrong people," she admitted through tears. "I was scared and I lashed out. I shared my side too, the quiet exhaustion of always catching the details while feeling undervalued. We weren't enemies. We were two women carrying heavy loads in a demanding industry." The company responded with real change. Mandatory workshops on respectful communication, mental health support for leaders, and clear anti-nepotism guidelines. Monica stepped into a strategic advisory role, using her experience to mentor rising talent instead of managing it. Ethan received coaching on inclusive leadership. 3 months later, the contract closed successfully, with added language protecting healthy workplace culture. I was promoted to Director of Ethics and Compliance, now leading initiatives that made our Denver office a model others in the defense sector studied. Sitting here now, watching the sun set over the Rockies from my office window, the lesson feels clear. In high-pressure jobs like ours, one message can ripple far and wide, but empathy and accountability can turn conflict into something stronger. Success isn't just closing deals. It's building teams where people feel seen, respected, and safe to do their best work. Small words matter. Choose them wisely.